Hello, good evening. It is Nemi Batstone here with another Facebook Live on a different day. I'm at my home or my crafty space in Cooks Creek, Manitoba, just 20 minutes outside of the city, and I couldn't make it with you on Sunday due to Super Bowl. Well, I just didn't want to compete with Super Bowl and thought I would come in on Tuesday to make up for it. I've had a crazy busy weekend, and this weekend coming up is in my kids' soccer tournament for the Manitoba long weekend. But I'm hoping that I have a few free days extra so I can come on live. It's preseason right now, so they completely switched the schedule on us until outdoor season can start. So I'm just waiting for March's schedule, and then I am good to go and I can get things going. But I know February is slightly open too. So thank you for hopping on a Tuesday. I know it's not my usual time, nor is it probably, you probably have plans as well. But this is available obviously for replay on my Facebook page and my YouTube page. So thank you again for taking the time to watch my video. Oh, hello, Christine. Hi, how are you? So I was going to post on our team page too, by the way, that it is Valentine's Day tomorrow, and I think Marie was the only one that responded, but about us maybe getting together for a Valentine's night. So what do you all do for Valentine's Day? Does anybody even celebrate? I don't celebrate. I've never celebrated Valentine's Day. When I met my husband, I told him, no, it's the one day of the year you do not need to tell me you love me or show me you love me. There's 364 other days for you to do that. No one should remind you. So on our first year, I actually went out with my girlfriends, married and not married, and some single, some dating. And so we went out and had a fantastic night. I came home and my husband, at that time boyfriend, was there, and I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? And he's like, well, I wasn't sure if you were serious about, you know, not really celebrating Valentine's Day, so I came anyway, bearing gifts just in case it was one of those girl things where like, oh, never mind, but you know, you should anyway. So anyway, I thought that was cute. But since then, we don't really celebrate Valentine's Day, but we do give the kids treats. So again, thank you for joining me. I'm hoping you have plans. And if you do, just pop it in the inbox there or the comments and let me know. I am just trying to see if I can see my Facebook Live here on my page. So then that way I can at least see your comments. Oh, it is telling me I'm live. Perfect, because I will be flipping my camera and then my camera will be in my way and then I can't see it, but at least I can see it on the side. Perfect. So if you are there, say hello, because then at least I always know that the sound is working and that you can hear me great and that you're here for a fun class. So before I jump down, or maybe I will, but I heard that today is National Radio Day, and I don't know about you, but we have this amazing suite called the Rock and Roll Suite Collection, and I thought of it, and I thought, wow, what a great way to celebrate, you know, National Radio Day, because who would have thunk that, you know, at this time, well, there's a celebration day for every day, right? My granddaughter just brought me some, aw, that's so sweet. Some Valentine candy, that's sweet. Yeah, I remember last month, okay, for bingo, I made those little boxes for the honeybee. And I thought, oh, that's a perfect way to fill my kids' Halloween treats. So I'm looking forward to doing that tonight and then sneaking it in. They'll be asleep when I leave for work anyway, at, you know, 5:30 a.m. But anyway, here's the Rock and Roll Suite. And it has that big megaphone, and I thought, wow. So if you have that and you know somebody who loves radio, then send it. Ellie said it was National Tickle Day today too. Oh my goodness. I hope you gave her lots of tickles then, because that's cool. I'm going to have to give Bishop some tickles because he's not feeling well. So he stayed home today from school, and he has a soccer game Thursday, actually a tournament Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So surprisingly, they'll game on Friday. Hi, Gail. Thanks for joining me. How are you? Okay. I still got this nasty cough. So I'm going to flip you as well so that you can see my tabletop, which is a little messy as always, but whose craft table is not messy, right? All good. Excellent. Excellent. Did you have fun at Crop this weekend? Or past weekend, you were at the Scratch Chicks Soup Bistro or Bistro Crop or something. I can't remember exactly what she called it, but I hope it was a blast. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it because I actually hosted a kit party with a bunch of ladies who have never ever stamped before. It was a ton of fun. And then they bought more kits, which was even better, and want to do it again. So I'm super excited about getting together with them again. So yeah, and we have some amazing new kits. Like, so this is an older kit. I do have another kit, and actually maybe I'll go grab it. But this I thought was super cool. I made this while I was at my kids' soccer practice. This is what I do. I create while I'm at the kids' soccer practice because it's 2 hours. So what else am I gonna do? But it is super cute. So I'm looking forward to giving these away. These are going to be like I like doing these masculine ones. And yes, I did. Bistro crop. Wow, that would be fun. Yes. And the bistro crop. Oh, sorry. So I did those, and I want to share. I should. Is this another one? Oh yes. So, oh no, that isn't that one. I thought it was one of the new ones, but it's not. So anyway, this is fun. So we actually have, if you have to go to our online exclusive, they're all online. But we have two new kits that came in, and I'm super excited. I just ordered them, so they haven't arrived yet, and I'm looking forward to using them. And our goodies for March 1st retreat just arrived as well. And so we'll be kitting this weekend to get them ready for everybody for March 1st to 3rd. Hello, Melissa. And how are you? So all the goodies arrived. I'm super excited about it. So we'll be kitting like crazy. 30 kits for this weekend. So if you know of anybody, we do have 2 or 3 spots still open. Actually, it's only 3. So if you know of anyone, please to share it and so we can fill the room and it will be lots of fun. Um, Here's my February host code. So if you order this week, you will get this kit for free. And it features the beautiful Flight and Airy Designer Series Paper. I kind of just wanted to work with the paper, so I kept things a little simpler. Here it is here. And there's some beautiful, gorgeous examples in here. And I really, I've never really bought any of the bird sets before. And I really like the fact on this one, you can just cut them out. Fussy cut, of course, right? And so I find that they're super pretty. And then the back sides obviously are amazing as well. I'm sure you've seen these a million times by other demonstrators already anyway, so I'm not going to go through it, but you also have all these beautiful samples that you can see online and in the catalog if you have it. So it is free with every $60 order. And so we'll just make a few simple cards with them that you can easily mass produce because that's what I like to do. Plus, we only have an hour. And then the other one that I've really been enjoying a lot is the free um, stamp set called Heartefelt Hellos. And then there's some amazing examples here as well. But I've been using it a lot, especially, I think the reason I'm using it a lot is because of this guy. Enjoy your day. It's such a generic message that you can easily add it to any card, inside the card or, you know, on the outside. Okay, so let's get crafty. Let's get this party started. Okay, so I took some really simple but fun designs that uh, that I just made real quick. And I thought I would share them with you. I thought there was four. Oh yeah, there's a fourth. Okay, so let's make 4 cards. So this will have a lot. Yes, I had that paper and a good friend just loved so. No way. Aw, that's awesome. Yes, because you can order and you have till the end of the month. Absolutely, Gail. So worth it. That's awesome. Oh, share the joy. You can definitely get a draw ticket for that one. Okay, so here's a beautiful and simple card. So I'm going to show you how you can take this design 3 different ways and make it into a fun card. And here I just did a simple one where I didn't emboss or anything. It's just paper with some ribbon that was hanging around that I had extra of. So it uses crumb cake and garden green. So your kit will just come like this because it's pretty basic. And then I used garden green ink. So all my inks here. So let's get ready. And we're using the Enjoy Your Day. So I'll grab that from here. I have to start using my project cart rather than my table because I don't have a lot of room. So I've shrunk my space so that I can accommodate other things. So it's a little tight in here now, but in a good way. Okay, so then we have our little piece of white cardstock. Just want to make sure I'm using, it looks a little bent, so I just want to make sure it's okay. Just gonna, there's a little marking here. So I'm just gonna get that off with the sandpaper eraser. There we go. And then we're gonna pop this in. And in the top right hand corner, I'm just gonna try and stamp this straight because I can't get my head in the way. And hopefully this works out good. Enjoy your day. There you go. Now these are cling stamps, so they have the rubber. So you don't need a foam mat or a hard surface underneath that is nice and flat. So that is great too. And we'll clean that up so that I can use it again. And then all we have to do is assemble. So this is one of the cute little papers. So it's got a little bit of a sampling, but when you look at it, let me see here. I always, and I get them all mixed up, which is, I don't know why I do, but I do. And then I'm like, which one is that one? It's kind of funny. I don't know why, but I believe it's this one. Yes. So it's this beautiful paper. So as you can see on the big view, it's a lot. But if you were to trim just even that little section, it's so cute. Plus you have the, this is a blue on the side. Oh, it's the other one. Never mind. I'm using the wrong one. See? Told you. I don't know which is which. So let's see. It's got the, oh, there it is. This one. Ha ha. So this one would look really pretty too, portrait. So you could go with a 4 or 3 3/4 by 5 and then frame it. It would be so pretty. Okay, so then we'll just stick that. But I really just really wanted to capture um, the flower as much as I could and get that in there. So I think this one too would be a really simple and beautiful card for Easter or Mother's Day, which is, you know, all that fun stuff coming up. And so we're just going to center this because I did cut it a 1/4 inch bigger. So you want to just make sure you've got all 3 sides centered as best as you can. And then we're just going to take our tear tape. Where are you? There it is. So we're just going to take our tear tape. So this is the twine that comes in. Is it actually called twine? Oh, trim. So golden silver trim. So we've used this at retreats before and gave it to you all for free. Um, and so you probably recognize it. Speaking of retreats, don't forget to sign up and tell everyone. I know I've said it already, but yeah, we still have room, and so I'd love to fill it. So our menu, which I'm going to send out, has been finalized. And we're going to do soup and salad with fresh buns on Saturday. And then for dinner, we've decided to just do a taco bar. So haven't done taco bar in a while, so we thought we would do that. Um, it's such an easy way to accommodate everyone's allergies and needs. So that's why I like to do it. So that's the plan. And then, of course, on Sunday, it's always leftovers day. And as usual, um, a nice social lunch because we're always so full by the time Saturday comes around. Right? Right, ladies? Hello, Tammy. How are you doing this evening? Hope all is well. It was pretty gloomy today, and that snow started coming back again. So, oh, how disappointing is that? So, obviously, this kit, which means all the other kits I just packed, have a very long piece of silver trim. Look at all that. So if it bothers you, you can cut it off. So what I did was I just covered it with more tear tape because wow, I gave it too long. So, or maybe, oh, I know why I gave it too long. Because I wrapped it around both pieces. Oh well, we'll be rebels. We'll be rebels. That's why it's too long. I did it wrong. I'm too busy yapping because I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever. Oh yeah, because the Super Bowl. Did anybody watch Super Bowl? Did you watch or I think everybody was calling it the Taylor Swift show, right? So yeah, so I'm just gonna time that. And I couldn't. It took me a while to figure out that she was actually at Super Bowl with Blake Lively, Ryan Reynolds' wife. And I was like, is that really her? Because her hair was so curly. And of course, they would just flash to her. Um, and she was just, bouncing everywhere. So it was kind of hard to tell whether or not that was, her. And then I was like, nope, that's got to be Blake. Yep, it's Blake. And I think the funny part is my husband doesn't even know who Taylor Swift is. I don't watch much for that reason. And so I do watch for the entertainment, I must say. And the food, of course, and the food. But my husband didn't even know who she was, and he's like, "Which one is she? Who's Taylor Swift?" And then I was like, "Oh, that's Blake Lively." He's like, "Who?" Like, "Oh, she's there with another guy?" And I'm like, "No, it's a girl." Anyway, my husband doesn't pay attention to that either. Um, but yeah, I was. They didn't flash. Oh, maybe I wasn't paying attention because I was paying attention to the game, which was a good game, by the way. Um, they uh, so I didn't really notice how many times they really flashed to her. So whatever. And the food. So I don't know why it takes an amazing sporting event to make us want to buy to make, some fun food. But we didn't have too many fun foods, but there you go. So I screwed up and did the ribbon on the inside instead of the outside. So which one do you like better? Ribbon all the way around or ribbon just partially? So here I did it. Um, just around the white, and then here I did it with the garden green, so all the way around. So you let me know in the comments which one you like better. So you can do it either way, and I did use dimensionals on this one, and here I just glued it flat. Both look great. Excellent. Okay, so it's easy to make a ton of those. In fact, I'm making a whole bunch now. And there's another great one in there. So that's just a simple 4x3 and then with another card. So here's another example of using the 4x3, but here we've stepped it up a notch. And what I did was emboss it with an embossing folder. So you can pick whichever one you want. Here again, I chose the Sale-a-bration one, which is the $120 one, which is softly sophisticated. And we're using this one too at retreat. Oh, if you stay on, I'll share with you my retreat cards. I probably shouldn't because I always like to surprise all of you that come to retreat. So if you are at retreat, then maybe you want to just close your eyes, or maybe you want to know what's actually what you're actually getting. So, what kind of projects you're getting? Okay, so this one uses our heartfelt hexagon, which is a ton of fun, and it's in the new mini, and I hope they carry it over. So it's this nice little big one here. And so I punched two out. Oh, I forgot to flag these, so I'll flag those for you. And again, this is that other bird pattern. So it has the pecan pie, I guess, on the back, and in a lattice pattern, which is kind of why I also chose this embossing folder. And I wanted to make sure I got a few birds in there. So then that just goes here. And then I made it an 1/8 inch around rather than or a 16th inch all around. So this is just Misty Moonlight. Now, if I was smart to really save, I would have cut this shape out in the middle because you're just covering it and then you're not wasting, right? So I should have punched out of this one, and then that way I'm not wasting. But I personally have a lot of scrap, so it was okay because I did use scrap. But this is a great way to save is by just punching out your shapes from the center, because then you just cover it up with your designer series paper anyway. Okay, so we're just gonna glue this on. Doo, 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 doo. And I just realized I didn't put gems on the other one. Wow, worst demonstrator ever. Not really showcasing the product very well or my designs. Okay. Um, I did cut. So you can just take scissors and banner the ends, but I know I gave everybody the wrong piece. And the reason is because it's not always easy to stick it in the pick a punch. So you want to just slide that in there. It fits because it's a 1/2 inch, 3/4, and 1 inch. I still always like to flip it around and see the back side. And we just go like that. And then we're going to do the other end like so. Make sure it's flush. Pop like that. And we have our piece. Now you'll also notice it's super duper long. And thanks, Christine. Both do look great. Excellent. Thank you. And then we're just going to trim this. So any of that little excess, because we don't need it, will just go bye-bye. I don't know. I just take scrap and cut it, so it's nothing fancy. So this one I decided to do is use the stamp that says, thinking of you this Easter. And just because, it's there. So I'm just going to grab another block here. Can't use my other block because it's already got a stamp that I'm working on after this live. And this is boho blue. So I decided to use boho blue ink as well. I just like to coordinate. I'm not a rebel that likes to mix and match colors too much all the time. So I'm kind of boring that way, I guess. There we go. Thinking of you this Easter. I'm just going to clean that up because I know I'm going to need my block. Okay. And then I'm just going to take the Misty Moonlight one, the hexagon, cut it in half, and put it on the edge here. But before I do that, did I do these first? Yeah. I'm going to do these first so that I have a little bit of a lift. I'm just going to add a little ink, or not ink, glue. Duh, it's not ink. And then flag that on one side. Bum, 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 bum. And then grab some more and flag it on the other side. There we go. Just make sure it's even as best as you can. And then we're going to add this. So I'm going to add some adhesive. So this is a great time to use liquid glue because you have that few seconds to move things around and play with it so that it is in the right spot. So all I'm doing here is creating a shadow. So it's the same piece but cut in half so I can create that shadow. Because if I don't cut it in half, well, guess what? It's the same size. So I'm going to add some more on here. You could add it here on the back as well.
whatever you prefer. And I'm going to add that on there. So I like how it overlaps a little bit on the other cardstock because then it just gives it that little lift, but it doesn't really make much difference because I didn't make a biggie. There. So I should share that little tip with you. If you ever run out of dimensionals, you can always just stack cardstock. Did you know that? So you could stack cardstock in order to get the popping effect or the higher effect if you wanted to. So if you ever run out of dimensionals and you have scrap, just stack your paper. It's just paper after all, right? Okay, so now we're gonna center that on the embossed card front. Put my glue back because if I don't put it back in the right spot, I won't see it later, and then I'll be like scrambling looking for it because who doesn't, right? Okay, and then this goes here, but I think I'm gonna put it on the other side because I don't want to cover up the 3 birds I have there. So I'm gonna put my dimensionals on. So I'm using the black dimensionals this time, just so that you don't see the white. Okay, I probably could have got away with 3, but now that I put that in the middle, I'm gonna have to do 4. Duh. Okay, add that in. Oh, it's been a very tiring week. How you all been doing? I've had to, I'm facilitating this week, so I'm gonna move that over there. So it's been draining because I'm also waking up at 4:30 a.m. and not going to bed any earlier. So that doesn't really help now, does it? So I'm looking forward to this long weekend. Okay, so what did I do with my embellish? I don't think I put them away because there they are. Okay, so I'm going to pull out some pastel adhesive back sequins. They're so pretty. There's 3 different colors in there. And then we're just going to add that on here. So I don't think that this really needs much embellishing, but you know, it's there. So maybe I'll go the other side because there's a lot going on over here already. So why don't we go somewhere up there, maybe a little toot, and then 1 on the card, off the card. Let's go off the card. Okay, and there you go. So 1 is reverse, 1 is left, 1 is right. But as you can see, they are still identical. So now we can stick a piece on the inside. So I have a 4 1/4. I don't know. I prep a lot of my cards at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I'm just gonna shave. Maybe let's shave 1/2 inch. And then that way I can keep my 1/2 inch pieces to do a similar card, but just using the white. And then we can put this here on the inside because it's a little, I think it's a little too dark to write a note on. You probably can, whereas crumb cake you can, but on here I think you kind of need a piece of white. I don't know. Have you ever left the inside of boho blue blank and not put a piece of basic white to write on? So what do you think? Is it light enough or dark enough? Oh, sorry, that doesn't make sense. Is it too dark so then you have to add basic white? Or do you think you can get away with not adding? I guess it'd be okay if you use like a black ink. I don't know. What do you think? So there you go. Those 2 are ready to give away and mail this Easter. But I'm going to mail it to you all. Oh, I forgot to say who won the other sets. Okay, I will have to do shout outs this week. Okay, so let's look. Okay, 3rd one. So again, so we have 2 designs. So same design again, slightly different. So here we're just using Designer Series paper. And then the other beautiful paper, I really like this one too. Oh, I forgot to show you all of them. Oh my goodness. So this one is this pretty one, right? Like, oh, it's so pretty. And the one we just finished was this. So I did I did try and make sure I cut so that I had the right birds in there, and then that really helped. But it's got the black uh, pecan pie, and this one has the purple on the back. So I decided, or fresh freesia, really. So I decided to go fresh freesia onto fresh freesia. So you can also use designer series paper instead of embossing or leaving it blank. So let's do that here. And okay, I gotta move my inks because I really don't need that anymore. And I'm gonna put these back in there because we're going to now use the Happy Mother's Day. Oh, I forgot to re-ink. I think I forgot to re-ink my fresh freesia. So let's do that. And then I'll show you how to re-ink. But who doesn't? You probably all know this already because you are all amazing crafters and know a lot. So fresh freesia is what we're going to use. And I know it's not inked very well. It's losing its ink. So I usually like to just drop a few drops. Everybody kind of does it different, but 5, and then I move and wiggle that in there. Do, 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 and then I do it the reverse direction. I don't know why, but I do. Anyway, guess they're all different. So you can see all the funny lines in there because it was really empty compared to the edge, but we should be good. Sometimes what you can do too when you're re-inking, let's say you have too much ink or you can push it around. So I have a spare bone folder. See how yucky it is? And then I pull it all the way through so that I can move and push that around. Woo woo. And get that going in there like so. And it does get a lot of ink in there, so we can. I'm just able, so I'm doing a heavy. Oh, I was like, what's Christine congratulating on? Did I miss something? Am I left? So you get to come earlier. Woot woot. Excellent. Excellent. I am looking forward to March 1st. Oh, another craft retreat is just calling my name. Oh, I cut this at 5.5. Let me double check. I cut this wrong. I cut this one wrong. Oh, maybe my card base is wrong. Oops, I cut my card base wrong. Hang on. Gotta get another one. What the heck? That's hilarious. Okay, fresh freesia. Good thing I have spares. So let me score this real quickly off to the side here. Oops, I just turned. Um, there we go. Hit my mouse. Okay, I'm just gonna score a new piece because I'm like, why doesn't that fit? So I better check the fits. Oh boy. Okay, this should work now. Hey, I just scored a new piece. Yay! Okay, so there we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And grab my glue and my handy little kit box. Oh, look how pretty that is on the back side. Oh wait, we're using it anyway. So these cards are great if you want to just really just show off the paper, right? So, and they're quick and easy to bulk and make with your 12 pack, or with your, yeah, there's 12 in there. And then I just use garden green again. And there's my piece. And I think I just glued that on because yes, we're going to wrap ribbon around it. Oops, I slipped and hit my hand instead. Okay. So we're going to center that. Yay, yay, yay. Like so. And then I gave you the new oval punch from the new mini, which is called the modern oval. And we're just gonna stamp Happy Mother's Day. So, and this is ready for all the mamas out there. Well, I'm gonna send one to my mom and my sister-in-law's mom, and then my aunt, and then a few of my friends, like yourselves. Oh, I could have still added more ink there, or I didn't put enough on mother. So there you go. And then you get two pieces. Okay, that one, the longer piece. Okay, so the longer piece in the kit is for tying a bow. So don't use the long piece to wrap around, because what I've done is giving you a small piece. I'll put a couple pieces here so that you could just create your line, and then the long piece to make a bow. So don't mix that up, because yeah, I know you'll probably whoever gets the kit will probably, I'm sure, text or email me after. Go, oh, I didn't get enough ribbon, and I'll tell you why you didn't get enough ribbon. Because in the tutorial or video, you didn't follow and use the short ribbon. But it's all good. Then usually what I say is tie a knot. That's how you fix it. Okay, so we're just gonna put that here, center it as best as we can, as we all know, and then fold. Fold that edge over. And the reason why you can fold the edge over is because I put tear tape on the back. Is it called tear tape or tear and tape? I don't know why I always say that. Okay, and then I just like to cover it up to make sure it's super flat. Now, if you don't have two-sided tape, then just use Scotch tape. It works just fine. I keep moving this thing all over the place. And then this goes here. And you could pick either side, or you could center it if you wanted to. Put it in the center. Whatever works, because those birds are super cute. I don't want to cover them up. Okay, I just gotta scroll here because I didn't get right there. Okay, I'm just gonna use 3. We don't need to go crazy with the mini glue dots. And then stick that where we want it. It's gonna go right about there. And then now I can just take my other piece, slide it through, and make a bow. So this is the longer one, right? And you can just tie it and make a bow. Or not, because I can't seem to do it. There we go. Nope, still not. Oh, there we go. Okay, saved. There you go. Now you also notice I didn't tie a knot first. I just went straight to the bow, which you can do as well, because we put that line there, so we don't need the extra bow or extra knot in the bow. There you go. And then I can take my scissors and clean those edges up. There we go. And then we're going to add dimensionals again. Yeah. Who doesn't like it popped? Now, if I was going flat, I would just peel off the backing on those, but because we're not, it's not necessary. And there we go. So I think this one's dark enough that it doesn't need a white piece on the inside. And then we can add, let's add the pinks. So we'll put one, we'll put one right there. Now that looks done. because it looks done with the bow there. I'll go down a bit, and then we can add a couple more. Oh, where to put, where to add. Maybe it has, no, too much. And, okay, I'm going to move that one because it's too in line. So I'm going to switch it to the other side. There. Hee. And then I'm going to go, oh, I have to move it again. I don't know where to put my third one. Maybe up here on the flower itself. But then this guy is still too close. 1, 2, 3. Do you ever have this same problem? Okay, laugh at me or laugh with me. There. I don't even know if it really needs embellishments. What do you think? It's so pretty on its own. But I did put some. Oh, this one I put it on the other side. That's why. So there you go. I keep switching up my designs. That's not very good, is it? Okay, last one. So this one's a fun fold. So again, I use that softly sophisticated, but it has a little pop out and then typed, oh, you're the most awesome. Oh, I got that one from Trusty Tools. Ooh, Trusty Tools is the other one we're using at retreat. Okay, excellent. I'm glad you're laughing with me. So, we got all your pieces here ready to go. Oh no, or not. I forgot to emboss this one. Man, I'm not winning here. So let's get this guy embossed. I really find it very difficult to open this embossing folder as well. So just give me a second here to make sure. Oh, and then you can always tell if you're lined up as well. Not bad. And I'm just going to emboss that. I know lots of other demonstrators usually pop their machine in there, but I don't want to move things around. I don't have much space. And by the time I get my embossing machine set up in front of the camera, I would have already been done. So, like I am now. So there you go. So they'll be in your kit embossed. Now, I stamped it with using Trusty Tools, where it says, you're the most awesome. So we're using this one at retreat as well. So Barb is designing the cards for this one. Marie decided to do a 3D project that holds a lot of good stuff. And then, Ashley's made 2 designs, and I believe they're both fun folds. So I'm really excited. I got the pictures of it and tutorials, but I have yet to see the actual final cards. So yeah, in person, of course. So looking forward to that. Okay, so we have You're the Most Awesome, and we need the Love You More. I'm going to put this one back too. I'm just putting all these stamps back so we have blocks. Okay, and I don't use 50 million blocks. So it was lots of fun too this weekend when I was crafting with all these newbies, because I love their, oh, it was so cool, because one of them, she's like, so, because we didn't finish, right? Like, these are my soccer moms from soccer, so they all came, and of course we had a little potluck, and the boys all played together outside, so it's like 8 kids, plus, that includes Benjamin, the older one, and siblings. Oh, just lost oops. And so one of them's like, I'm really enjoying this. And she's like, I think I'm going to get up early tomorrow morning and finish my card kit while I have my coffee. So I thought that was super cute. Those are the kind of things and the reason why I do what I do, because it's so nice to hear those kind of comments. I think. So anyway, and that's why we love it, right, ladies? This is why you all stamp as well. Because you love it, it relaxes. For me, it's my getaway, it's my escape. It's when I'm grumpy, I come in here, pop in my headphones, and just give her. Now, this I'm using the double oval punch, right? I'm hoping you all do the same. So this one has the ripples, scallop along the ends. So there it is. So it's Misty Moonlight as well. Put those aside. It's the last card, so I don't have to worry about cleaning at the moment. So now we can just put this all together. So this is just a different take on the fun folds that we've done over the last month. And so I wanted to give it to you again, but with a twist. So, betcha you don't remember. Now, before we glue the inside, we have to take our folded piece. So you can do this two ways. You can either tuck it, which is what I did, or you can create a second pocket, right? So you can create another pocket that goes on both sides here, and you can see it, right? Or you can also flip it if you wanted to and have doubles. So it's really up to you. So this is what's great about this. You can add it as your bottom piece onto a card, and then you have this going on like so. However you really want to do it. But I'm choosing to do mine in the middle, tucked in behind, underneath the white piece. So we're just going to add some glue here, just a wee bit, because the liquid glue goes a long way, right? And then we're just going to line that up to the edge, centered as best as you can. And I'm just going to tap it and make sure I'm at the edge. And then now we can put the inside piece. I think my camera's too low. That's the problem. I feel like I'm squished. Okay. So now I just add glue along the back, a really thin, simple line, my initial in the middle for some love, and then throw that in on the inside. Now you'll notice that the front of this card is not lined up because I took an inch off. So make sure your sentiment is, and it should work anyway, even if your center isn't showing. And then that gives me that little look. I don't know why I closed my liquid glue. So then we're just going to glue this down as well to the front. So now you have white with white with white. And you could add another piece of designer series paper here if you wanted to. So then you see it. And then we're just going to add this. Oh, look at the green. Lost Lagoon. Is that Lost Lagoon on the back? And then, oops, add that to the front. And we should be lined up here. Pretty good. There. And then we'll use some dimensionals to put our sentiment. So we got Love You More. And then You're the Most Awesome on the inside. I felt like it needed something like that. You can put whatever sentiments you have. And I was also trying to find a font that kind of matches because I was going to use Postage, which is my monthly card club class this month. But the font's more fancier, whereas this one's kind of more fun. So I had to switch it up. Okay, then we're going to use some blue or gold again. Uh-oh. See, this is what happens when I don't put my tools back. I can't find them again. Okay, so add some gold in here. Go one down there. So then that way when you open it, you'll see the one. Or you could do two if you wanted to. Yeah, let's do that. Oh my gosh, I'm switching it up again. So there's my two in the bottom corner and then one way up there. Okay, went a little rogue again. So there's my two designs. Glue dots in the different, or embellishments in the different spot. And there you go. Oh, well, yeah, you almost did. Hello, Janice, because we're just wrapping up. And there you go. So it says, Love You More. You're the Most Awesome. Ta! So there's the one. Then we got Happy Mother's Day, right? So tell me which one you like the most. So you got the fun fold with the Love You More. And we got Happy Mother's Day. So which one do you like the best? Then we got Thinking of You this Easter, which is this one. See if I can spread this out more so you can see it. And then the first one we did, which is a lot simpler, which is Enjoy Your Day. So there you go. So those are the 4 designs. So which one do you like most? Do share in the comments. I don't need 2 sets. Yes, I could sell them at my upcoming craft fair. So I will do a draw again. And number one, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And send 1 set to anybody who has liked, shared, and obviously commented. So make sure you come back and tell me, oh, I think it does tell me you shared now. Oh, yeah, it does. I can see 1 person's already shared. Thank you very much. So those are our 4 designs. And don't forget to check out our online exclusives, right? Especially, those new kits. I wish I had a picture of them, but I didn't get them. And um, they're on their way, so I haven't gotten it yet. And if you'd like to order, make sure you use that host code and you'll receive um, 2 of each. It's not 1 of each. I realized afterwards that somebody had asked me, oh, I'd like to buy your kit, but how much is it? And then they're like, it's only $20 and or for free for 45. And they're like, oh, so you only get 1 set? And I'm like, no, you get 2 sets. So you get 2 sets. So I wasn't very clear, so I have to make sure my notes are clear. Oh, you like the purple one? Oh, I love them all, but the purple one. But the purple is so nice. Okay, got it. I gotta learn to read. Okay, so now I understood you there. Okay, so I hope you have a great week. I will be back if I don't go out for Valentine's Day on Friday. And then we got soccer all weekend. And then just a reminder, tomorrow, oh, I wish I had my kit ready. Tomorrow is the last day to sign up for Stamp Club, so which features a perennial postage, and you get the Coordinating Designer Series Paper, you get ribbon, you get embellishments, so and 8 cards, 4 cards, 2 designs each. But it's my product suite class, so you get a sample of the whole suite collection. And then we'll Zoom at the end of the month on the last Wednesday. And then it'll also get posted on my YouTube. So if you missed, don't worry, you can get the replay and I'll send you the link to that. And then, yeah, that's February. Oh, it went so fast. January was crazy and February is, no, January was really slow. And then this month I find is going way too fast. Thank you so much for sharing, Gail. We will miss you at the retreat, but I know you'll have a great time on your trip. And also, if you would like to come to my team meeting next month, we have a special guest. We have Genevieve Coe, who is our Canadian District Demonstrator Manager. And she's going to actually be with us in March via Zoom. So I'm looking forward to that. And I've asked her if she can do a mystery card with us. So we'll see how that goes. So I will let you all who's on my team know and see you then. And then those of you who are not on my team, it's okay. You can still come to my monthly meetings and you just can't participate in the prize draws. But we still have lots of fun. So thank you, Janice, for sharing. So I'm going to sign off now and say good night. So have a great night. Looking forward to the long weekend and happy stamping. Bye.